Hi friends, today I would like to discuss about if war happens between India and Pakistan, then what will happen? What will be the consequences happen? So here in this particular topic, I am your friend Krishna. I'm talking about this particular topic. So please just stay tuned and keep watching complete video. Here, question is that what happens if Pakistan drops an atomic bomb on India? A terrifying scenario. No one wants to imagine, but what would really happen? What would be immediate and long-term consequences, not just for India and Pakistan, but for the entire world? Let us explore the chilling possibility calmly, factually, and without sensationalism. Let's understand the nuclear capabilities of both the nations, India and Pakistan. Pakistan is estimated to have around 165 nuclear warheads, while India has roughly the same, perhaps slightly more. But both the countries have delivery system, the missiles, aircraft, and short-range tactical options. But dropping a nuclear bomb is not like launching a missile in a video game. It involves a series of decisions, protocols, and consequences, most importantly, political, military, and humanitarian. Let us assume, hypothetically, that Pakistan launches a nuclear strike on major Indian cities like New Delhi or Mumbai. What happens next? A explosion and heat wave. First, importantly, a nuclear blast would create an intense fireball, instantly vaporizing everything within a certain radius. For a 100 kiloton bomb, the immediate death toll could be in hundreds of thousands. Second, the radiation fallout. People who survive the blast could suffer severe radiation poisoning. Hospitalization would be overwhelmed. Survivors would face burns, cancer risk, and psychological trauma collapse. Most importantly here, infrastructure collapse. Power grids, communication systems, water supply, everything will be destroyed immediately after dropping the bomb. What would India do? India's official nuclear policy is no first use, but it is also clearly says in case of a nuclear attack, India will retaliate with massive nuclear retaliations. This means India would respond with full force, likely targeting multiple Pakistani cities and military bases. This could mean a destruction of cities like Islamabad, Lahore, and Karachi. Escalation and global reactions. What would be the escalation and the global reaction? Escalation all out nuclear war. If multiple bombs are exchanged, millions could be die. Million people will die within days. Major cities would be gone. Farmland would poison. Rivers could carry radioactive water. There would be international pressure. Then United Nations, the United States, and Russia would likely intervene diplomatically. But by then, the damage may be done. Before such interventions by these countries, that the huge damage would be done. Sanctions, emergency aid, and refugee crisis would follow. If we're talking the nuclear winter, full-scale nuclear war could eject so much dust into the atmosphere, the global temperatures drop, crops may fall. This would affect not South Asia, but the entire world will be affected by this consequence. Not about the people, not about the soldiers, not about the governments, but children, families, doctors, teachers, artists, mothers, and fathers. They would be real victims of this war. Millions die, not in battle, but in schools, homes, and hospitals. And even those who survive would face a life trauma, fear, and loss. Despite all the tension, both India and Pakistan know the nuclear war would be suicidal. Both the countries know what would be the consequences of that. That is why these weapons are called deterrents. So this is why these weapons are called deterrents. Their very existence prevents diplomacy, factual talks, and international pressure constantly work behind the scenes to avoid such scenarios. So all the countries will not support this kind of consequences will happen after if there is a nuclear war between India and Pakistan. So we are talking about the conclusion. What would be the conclusion? So what will happen if Pakistan drops an atom bomb on India? The answer is everyone loses. Not just the two nations involved, but the entire world would suffer the consequences. The real solution is not war. It is peace, dialogue, and mutual respect. Because no matter how powerful a nation is, it doesn't matter how powerful a nation is. Nothing is not important and powerful than avoiding this war. So I would like to say nothing is more powerful than that will avoid the war. So if you are powerful, you need to avoid this kind of war. That because the consequences of this war is a long lasting, not for 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, it will be 100 of years. If this happens, the consequences will be faced by both the countries. I like to say no to war, say yes to peace. If you like this video, please subscribe for the more deep dives in future. Yeah, I will come again with all the recent topics. Stay tuned and keep watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.